Okay, hi guys, so I'm going to do a haul video again today. I did go a bit crazy yesterday on makeup. I didn't get the chance to film the video, the haul. I was going to film it and I was filming it while one of my parents were here, and then my other parent came in and started calling me, and I just got a bit freaked by it, so I didn't end up finishing it. And I think I sounded a bit weird in that video, I'm not too sure. So anyway, and then again today I've got another thing to add to the haul because I went to Lush because I needed to pick up a product that is an everyday thing for me that I use. So I had to top up on that. That is basically, I will show you what that is in a minute. So I'm just going to sort of get all of my bits together that I got yesterday. Most of it is makeup. There is only obviously two things that are really body things for me. You might be wondering what I'm wearing on my lip, because it's quite dark. It's not that dark, but it's reddish, and it sort of brings my eyes out a bit more. You're probably wondering what I'm wearing, but I will go into that when I start that part of the haul. So I'm going to start with the first thing. Again, my face, you guys should know my face cleanser by now. This is Dark Angel by Lush. It's just an everyday black face cleanser. And that is basically a go-to for me. That's why my face is so clear now. Also, it's not just this that helps. I do have a mud mask that I wear. I have a mud mask that I cleanse my face with, and then also my BB cream. This has a moisturiser in it, so this moisturises as well, and that is helping my skin a lot. Then the last thing that I got from Lush is this shower gel in Dirty. This is just the one that smells like spearmint and menthanol. This is just the 100ml version. I'm just sort of trying this out. This is why I only got a small version, but it smells really nice, and you can also use this as a hair gel. This would be more for me when I'm in the morning, like when I want to just wake up, because I do sometimes take a while to wake up. So going into the makeup part of the video, I will be doing makeup looks today. So I'm going to obviously try and recreate this look that I'm wearing now. It's just sort of like Elena Gilbert from Vampire Diaries. It's sort of her look, it's just a little bit more smokier. Also, I will be doing looks from Vampire Diaries because I was watching it and I've fallen in love with some of the makeup looks in there. So that might be some tutorials. Then there might just be some random tutorials that I want to do that I was just thinking of, that I've sort of thought of, you know, to try and play around with these products that I've got. So going into the first product that I got the Makeup Academy Mosaic Blush. I got this in the colour English Rose, and this is shade 3, if that will focus. And it basically just looks like, I have used this today, so that's why looks a bit like, you know, all like crumpled up a bit. But I love this. Like, you could easily use this as you can use the colours that are in here as like eyeshadows, like this purple, the pinks, the browns, the oranges, and then these sort of like lighter shades, like these ones. These would be a perfect sort of highlight colour. I mean, I'll just swatch that a bit more. I didn't swatch very well, but like that would be a perfect highlight colour for my brow bone. Today I only used my I just used this one here. I just used this champagne colour out of the that palette, just to sort of highlight my brow bone. I did start off with another highlight, but I had to top my makeup up a little bit because it wasn't wearing off. It was just fading a little bit, so I just sort of topped it up a bit because I am going out tonight and I didn't want it to look weird. So I'm then going to go on to the next product that I got. So that was blush. I then went and picked myself up the Undress Me 2 palette. This is obviously the second palette to this palette. It's just the second one. It is also meant to be a dupe to the Naked palette by Urban Decay. Because of all of the colours that are on the back. I won't read them. I might read them out, I might not. But basically, I know that some people have had problems with these. Like the pigmentation is fine on your hand or on your finger and everything. but the minute you sort of like get them on your lid, they don't work. But they actually do, because at the moment I'm actually, if you can see, I'm actually wearing Naked, which is this first shade here. I am then wearing Lavish, which is like, I'd say it's more of a purple, mid-tone purple. And then actually on top of that there is another palette colour that I'm wearing, just to sort of darken it out a bit. But I mean, all of these shades are really like creamy, and they are pigmented. I mean, this is Fiery. Fiery is a metallic colour, so like a lovely metallic copper colour, and it swatches really well. That's Fiery. I mean, it's gorgeous on your hand, and then when you go to put that on your eyelid, it actually pops. It works. So if you guys would like makeup tutorials with this, or like a separate review video, then I can do that for you guys with that. I know there's only, I think I've only seen one review for that, so I might just jump on the bandwagon and sort of review it for you guys. I then went and bought myself 2 of the Makeup Academy Trio shadows. These are the Baked Trio shadows. They come with like the applicators. These I don't care for really, I don't really use them. So I got this one in Innocence, if you guys can read that. And it's basically, you get a eyeshadow, like a crease colour, a lid colour, lid colour, crease shade, highlight shade. But obviously you can use these any way around, that's what I'm going to do. So you have like a chocolatey purpley brown. I'll swatch that. That's it there. It's really gorgeous. I don't know if it's going to pick up the proper colour. You then have this it's almost like a grey gold colour. I mean, I'll swatch it and you guys will be able to see. See, it's more of like a mid-tone brown gold. Then you have this gorgeous sort of gold colour. I mean, these are all highly pigmented. There you go, that's the gold colour. I mean, see, they're highly pigmented, and they're easily blendable as well, because I didn't use this shade, I didn't use this palette. I'll talk about the next palette in a minute that I used for this eye. But this is obviously the Innocence palette, and I haven't tried that yet, but I want to try it. If you want to look with the Innocence palette, using all like the eyeshadows in a certain way, then I will do that for you. Just obviously leave a comment in the comment box below and I will get back to you. I then have this one in Chocolate Box, and this is sort of pretty sort of purples, brown and copper. And they do say that this is your highlight shade, but then again, some people might wear copper as a highlight shade. I'm not. I'm just going to sort of keep to natural highlights. And so obviously you have that gorgeous sort of purple shade. Just watch it there. That's the purple shade. If you can see it, it's really gorgeous. That's the colour that I've actually got in my crease. Just to sort of darken up that Lavish colour. I then have this one, which is more of a brown, I think. Yes, it's more brown. You can sort of see it's here. Just this one here, a bit more brown. And then this is the copper colour. That's copper. It's actually gorgeous. And it looks like that. It's almost identical to Fiery, almost. Just a little bit lighter. It's really gorgeous though. If you want to look again with all of these, then I can do that for you. The last thing that I got is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, with just a little bit of clear gloss on top. Is the Makeup Academy lip liner in Brooding Plum. And I will swatch this for you. I'll just swatch it here. It is a gorgeous colour. It does have a sharpener in the lid, so that's handy for me if I don't want to use my other sharpener. But that is Brooding Plum. And obviously it's easy to blend it. It's blendable. So it's lovely. It's a lovely sort of mid-tone red. It's not too out there, which is good for me because I don't really like reds. My mum doesn't really like reds on me. She doesn't mind like... I'll show you a colour that looks really good for me. When I can find it. It's this colour here, and this is by Estee Lauder. It is in the colour Volt. 710 Volt, and it's just sort of a pretty, like, red plum colour. It's really pretty though on my lip. So yeah, that is my finished haul. I am going to be going into tutorials now, so stay tuned for that. Oh, whoops, I forgot one thing. I also got a Barry M Dazzle Dust, and this is in the colour Gold Iridescent. I will show you this, I will swatch it for you. This is in the colour Gold Iridescent. and that is it there. It's really gorgeous. I haven't tried this on its own with a pigment, with a base, so I might try that in a look today. Maybe then just obviously tap a little highlight on top of the brow bone, and we're good to go. That would just be a neutral gold sort of eye, or you could put it on top of maybe on top of like a silver colour, but that's up to you. Okay, so stay tuned for the tutorials that are coming up next, and how I did this eye. Bye guys.